We're in the RV. Kind of gonna give you a moment because I'm pretty sure with the delays going through, some of you are probably going through some commercials right about now. It still hasn't started playing yet on my other device here. So who knows what's going on, when it's gonna play. Is it ever gonna play? It says it's waiting. It says we've been live for 32 seconds, but this one's still not playing. Oh my gosh. Talk about a delay, YouTube. Right? Like, hello. Hello, hello. Hey! Wow. Now we got commercials and somebody's volume is turned up.
I'm sorry,
Good thing that some folks are stuck behind the commercials and they did not get to see that oopsie there from you. So, moving right along in, what's going on? We're in the bedroom tonight.
He's Travis and I'm Yanai.
And
the new ones in here.
We're Dream on location.
Dream on Washington.
we're Dream on location. We're Dream on location. We're Dream on location. That's what I'm going to say for the moment. Hey, hey, hey. So first up into here was earlier today was Marianne. It's kind of disappeared off the chats. Then we had Crystal coming in with a raid from Destinations Delight with Gracie and Andy from Manic Mechanic. I always stumble every time I read that. What's going on, Box Fan D? We had Tim from Time for Exploring. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. Get the RV fixed. Get out of there. What's going on, RV Grandma Charlotte? Hey, hey. Hello, hello. What's going on, Tommy? He is not going to be talking very much in the chat. Just letting you all know he's getting ready to be washing his dog. Or so he says. That's what he says excuse is going to be for not talking in the chats right away because I was on the phone with him just a little while ago. So, moving on. Hey, Debbie, and those of you all coming in with the pickle raids, fart raids, whatever you're trying to bring over from the No-Mock station, you know, from the No-Mock experience. Kevin, she has words for you.
I'm going to kick your butt when I see you.
So don't even try to claim that you're not going to hang out with us because food always brings you back. Hey, what's going on, Troy? Nomadic Rat Pack. Hey, Rosekind, Catherine K. Diane.
We got
hey,
44
Alan,
in the house. Woo-hoo.
Christina, Michelle. Hey, Miss Sandy Martin. How you doing, Denise Pace? Georgianne. Mo Bang for your bucks. Hey, nice one.
Right?
Nice one. How long did that take you? What's going on, Rebecca Pence? How you doing? Lucy over at Whoa Nelly. Hey, Amanda. What's going on? Ann J and Michelle Davidson. How are you doing? Karen Boardman. Robin John. Ken Van. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, Dream on i90. Ouch. Ouch. That hurts. That hurts. What's going on, Carissa? Much better than ours, right? Hey, Jenny. How are you doing? And Lizzie. Becky. Kosh, how you doing?
Debbie says, Yanai, please make sure that
hey,
butt
Troy.
kicking is filmed. Okay, I will.
Hey, what's up, Angie and Rick? Hey, Ron Darrell. How you doing today, buddy? How you doing? How you doing? What's going on, Miss Kimberly V? Scrolling. Yupa girl. Hey, hey. Scrolling. Everybody saying hey to each other. Hey, James Cooper. How you doing?
So,
Miss Kathleen Klein.
Hi, Kat.
That's right, Dan. You tell them. Slam them thumbs up. What's going on?
Yeah, we got 53 in the house and only 26.
Hold on. Yupa girl, when you're done with your dishes, will you come do my dishes?
No.
Please?
Hi, Cookie.
No? Okay. What's up, Nick L? How you doing? Welcome in.
For those
hey,
ones,
Ringo.
For those ones.
Cookie. Hey, we're caught up now. Woohoo! Now we can continue.
For those ones who are asking and wondering, we're still here in Washington. Dayami, muéveme la carne, por favor. We're still here in Washington.
Right? Yeah, we're still in Washington.
Last night was a rough night. And if I'm not so happy and down in it, last night was a rough night. Last night was a rough night.
Hey, Ronzo. Welcome in. Appreciate you coming by. So, yeah.
Last night was a rough night.
Short story, we're still here. Next part, short story, mechanic's still working on it. So, it's gotten to the point, though, because he and I had a discussion and everything else, There have been some errors and things that were kind of not our faults. We provided certain things and everything else, but he made some oopsies and stuff. So the clock is no longer running. I will tell you that. That is a good thing. The clock is no longer running. It is just now only it's just to a flat rate. Okay. So yes, yeah, it's still quite expensive, but it's not going to get any more expensive, because we had a discussion that, you know, since apparently some of the things that have the reasons we're not together were his own faults.
Bájale la candela.
You know, because I got to asking some questions and looking at some things and noticing some stuff, and so it was because we were down to last bolt, and we were down to last bolt early this morning because he stayed all night last night.
He stayed all night.
And we were down to last bolt as of 3 o'clock this morning. It was supposed to be going back together, and when he was putting things back together, some things failed, and after discussions, it was because he did, you know, apparently he, yeah, anyway. You know, because, and there's, you know, I don't want to at any point feel like I'm bashing the mechanic, okay, because he literally was the only one who ever showed up. He's literally been the only one trying to do anything. We've, you know, everybody else either blew us off, couldn't get to it, didn't want to even try, said no way, no how will they even care to try, and that we wouldn't find anybody. Thank you very much, Denise. Don't feel like I ignored that. I don't remember she said anything, but I just want to make sure. Hey, Jonathan Short from the 6 Traveling Shorts. So are you the tall short, the medium short, the littlest short, or the short short? Which one are you? Okay. Yeah, and that's right, Troy. It's like, you know, there's no exact details that needed. It's just we had a talk, so it's just down to flat rate. That's, yeah, it's a very, you know, this is a costly, very costly situation, no matter what. But at least the clock is no longer running, and things will be 100% correct in the end. Well, Kat, like I said the whole time, we can't go down to the rest of the rabbit hole as to what was ultimately wrong, whether it's clogged cat or not, until the manifold is back on. Until that exhaust manifold is on, no other tests can be done. The only other thing that I was able to find that was bad or going bad before things started getting torn apart was the fact that the thermostat was actually sticking bad. So, no, Lucy. Out of the 50 shops that I called that are all within a 60-mile radius of here, nobody could get to us for 3 weeks. So there is no mechanic to get towed to. Okay? And the bad thing is all of our tow coverage takes you to the first available shop, even though, like, even with our Good Sam. Let me go on this for a minute. So for some of you all that may have Good Sam's roadside assistance on top of whatever else you have, one of the things that Good Sam's brags about is that you have an unlimited tow. There is no distance limit, but there is a clause to that, and the clause is they will tow you to the first shop that has the not the availability, but has the ability to do your repair. So if the first shop is 10 miles from you, that's as far as they're towing. Even if that shop is 6 weeks out, but if they went another 30 miles, they could get to a shop that could take you in 2 days. They don't care. They're taking you to the first shop that has the ability to do your repair. Which brings up that as soon as our Good Sam is up, the emergency roadside stuff may not be renewed. It's something we have to look into and evaluate. Because you don't get to choose where you go. But, you know, so yes, we could get towed somewhere.
Nancy.
But nobody can, you know, nobody's got time anytime soon. So this is our only option right now.
No.
And, you know, I talked with Badge and everything else and followed Badge's instructions and all. And things weren't even working then. So finally, this guy had finally gotten back and it's like, okay, come on back. Or come on by. And this is where we've been at. Hey, Susan.
So he's here. He went home around 11 this
like
morning.
10 something.
10 something. It was almost 11.
Hey, Kenneth.
And now he's back. He is working over there. I mean, I try to, like, you know,
Hey, crafty traveler.
It's working, I hope. My concern was at the point that we were running out of water for the RV, for our toilets and showers and everything, because it's hot. You know, it's no way that I personally can go to bed without showering. That's not gonna happen. So we were losing, we know that we were running out of water, so today we solved that problem some way.
Yeah, we were able to go. We were able to actually go up to the little store up here that they have.
You see the video is in the
and the little store, the owner, he allowed me to take our 5-gallon jug inside and fill it up a couple times and come and dump some more water into the tanks. Because yeah, we could just fill up the tank. We have a pump on it, or fill up the jug, and we have a pump on it. We could have just used it that way, but it's so much easier to just dump it back into the tank, and then it goes distributed everywhere.
Exactly.
Troy, to answer your question, it's not that it has to be available to work on your rig. They have to have the ability, per their wording, their little fine print wording, is that shop only has to have the ability to work on your rig.
And you all know that we live in the RV, so putting us, you know.
Hey, Blaine.
It is not. It wasn't going to happen.
Yeah. Blaine, I'm just getting an early start on Movember. That's all. Yeah, I'm just getting an early start, man.
I took care of the part that it concerns me, that I have to work on. It's already done. The other part is on him.
So Jonathan says, the tallest for now, gotta wait till the kids get older and see if any of them are taller.
But in the meantime, you know, guys, it is what it is. We're here. My concern was the water, and it's already solved. So we're going with the flow. We are going with the flow.
Yeah, right? That was the most adorable funnel, wasn't it, Bill? I couldn't use any of my other funnels. That was the only funnel that was safe for using on the water, because that was the kitchen funnel.
We have to be able to do what we got because the RV kind of moved. So we were talking this morning. Let's go to the fire department. We got a fire and rescue department here closed, but they were closed when we went. You know.
They had every door locked. On that.
So it's no way. So let's find a spigot. So we went to that grocery store.
Then we started looking for people with spigots, and then I started realizing, thinking about it, nowhere here is going to have an outside spigot. Nowhere here is going to have an outside spigot. This place gets flooded with snow. They freeze out. They're not going to have an outdoor spigot. That's just something that can bust. So then we had to check to see who would let us bring our jug in and actually had something that we could either hook up to a hose to run it in, you know, however, wherever in there that we can make it work.
We have some like 2 or 3 days to spare of the black tank still.
Black tank does not come a problem, for another 2-3 days.
Yeah.
Black tank is not a problem for another 2-3 days, and just down the hill, what was it? We fell 5 miles short, I think it was. Is the rest area that has the dump station.
So hopefully this is gonna be done today.
If we got to that point where it got to that, things would get interesting, because that would become a very, very slow drive, pulling our dump can behind the truck down to the rest stop. That would get very interesting. And I don't want to make that video. That might be the video that goes millions, but I don't want to make that video. I don't want to become somebody else's video because of driving it down the road either. You know, so.
Hi, Nate. So in the meantime, we're here. Dayami, bájale la candela un poquito más.
Yeah, take showers and baths outside. I don't think that the neighbor people that drive by would appreciate my white butt outside. Hey, Nicole.
We don't have to take showers outside because we got our shower here.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna take showers outside. I might encounter a bear.
What, you afraid the bear gonna come bite your butt? I'll take it. Because then I'll finally get to see a bear.
I mean, that's not the way that I want to, you know, lose some butt tucks.
Well, I just noticed that here, Troy, that, you know, it was one of those things I noticed that finding an outside spigot was not going to necessarily be something easy to find, even if somebody did. But apparently here, everywhere we looked, nobody has outside spigots. They all are indoor spigots, no outdoor spigots. They have normal hose hookups inside, just nothing outside.
The good thing is that these people on that little grocery store let us fill up our little 5-gallon jug and
don't make that video.
That's some water.
Hey, Paula.
So if you want to know how we did it, go to our videos. I posted it like an hour ago.
Tim, I don't think I could still get them to use a bucket. Even if I said, sorry, black tank's full, I don't think they'll use a bucket.
I'm not going to use a bucket, people.
Or the forest.
No.
We got a forest right here. We just run up there.
Again, what about the bears? What about snakes? What about something like that? No. What about poison ivy? Do we have any poison ivy?
Could we call a clean out truck? That is a possibility, but that's something I'm not going to worry about right now, unless it got to that. But we're not trying to put that. It's going to get to that.
We are out of here. I hope today is the last day that he's going to work on. I hope.
You know, Bill, that would be one thing if we actually had a pickup truck, but we had the SUV, and I don't want that dump thing in the SUV. I really don't. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Have the bear end up on the bear skin.
No bear.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But we are here trying to make the most of this experience. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Just make a lot of noise.
You
just go. You know, while you got it. While you're you know, needing to go, just go. They won't come bother you. Just make the noises, man. Like you just totally backed out for like weeks on end. They'll leave you alone. Right? You gotta do what you gotta do, right? Exactly. Many of our rest areas have outside water spigots year round, and we have lots of snow and ice.
Okay, Bill. So we have a system for the gray tank, you know, and it holds us for 7 days.
Yeah.
How does that go again, Travis? Baby, Team wants you.
Nope. Sorry, you have to just go back and replay.
So, for example, Bill, if I'm doing dishes,
flashbacks.
we got a little plastic collapsible thing where we drop all our water, and we put it outside. It's water, you know. It's not gonna enough. So.
Exactly, Troy. Magic. That's the answer. Magic is the answer. Yep.
I mean, do not get me wrong. You know, if I have to pee outside, I pee outside. I put that on courtside. You know, a lot.
Yeah.
So,
some folks in this chat know.
Shh. We don't talk about that.
It's Dee and Paula and Bobby's fault. Nope, Johnny wasn't on that trip.
Yeah.
Nope. That's Dee and Bobby and Paula's fault.
I mean, they were
for you suddenly learning outdoor peeing freedom.
I mean, I was learning, you know, people. I mean, like, I have to learn, and they were showing me.
It was so hilarious. It reminded me of like that proud little kid that's learned this new trick, because suddenly it was like every time there was an urge, let me go do this. I'm not going to the rig. I'm going over here. Look, there's a bush I didn't get.
It is not that I wanted to go to do it. It was like at the point that I couldn't hold it anymore. So I have to, you know. That's the other thing. But pooping outside? Oh hell no.
Hey, Guidos.
Does Yanai what? Denise says, need a shiwi? What is a shiwi?
I don't know that she would use it. Hey, roaming Rucka.
Is the shiwi
right?
That,
what happens
like,
at court site stays in court site.
Is that thing the you pee on for the girls? That's the shiwi?
Right. Just got to dig that hole out. Nicole, we are currently at the Snoqualmie Pass on I90 in Washington. More specifically at what's called the summit at Snoqualmie Pass.
I mean, don't get us wrong. It is a beautiful area. It is. And the hike
no rain yet to cool things off.
Actually, we are doing a premiere after our live stream. So if please stay so you can see our hikes that we did on Sunday with Lucky and the kiddos and everything. So stay tuned, because after the live stream we're gonna have a premiere.
Right, just make sure your feet are uphill, not downhill. Hey, Amber. This is true. It's not true camping until you've had to bury your own crap. This is true.
This is my house, you know. I'm not gonna hide nothing. I'm not camping.
Hey.
I'm living.
Wow.
In my house.
Wow, Blaine. Wow. Wow. Do you just see that insult he just put?
No, what?
Show Travis peeing outside. You want to talk about a real short?
No, I cannot do that.
Wow, Blaine. Wow. Man's trying to call me short, man. You got to quit peeping in my windows.
Oh, thank you for the hearts.
Hey, Brene. Then I've never really...
But we cannot complain. We are in a beautiful area. It's been quiet until yesterday. Yeah, yesterday got louder because of the situation. But it is a quiet area.
Hey, Danny D.
Much longer, Yanai, you might not have a choice. I can hold it. I can hold it.
Hey, Terri Cox. How you doing?
It's a beautiful area. It's been quiet every night. It's been really chilly every night. Good for
Yeah,
me.
at night we sleep with all the windows
Yes,
open.
with everything open, and it's really
The few
nice.
truckers that come through, most of them are parked so far away that it really doesn't bother anything.
Yeah. Nobody have bothered us because we got all the tools outside. He got the tools outside and everything. Thank God for that. You know, maybe they see them, you know, and they haven't, you know, bother us about any time. And we've been here for what, 8 days now.
And just because Rebecca asked this again, I've gotten a lot of messages today from folks actually asking, and I told them that, you know, I'd be addressing this today. So for those who are asking about the financials of it, you know, as far as out on the live stream, as far as talking the figures and stuff, I really don't like to do that on the live stream, because it has gotten to the point. But just to leave it simply said, if anybody does feel inclined to still help out, or help out that hasn't helped out, or anything like that, it would very much be appreciated. If you would rather, you know, if you want to know the specifics of the cost, you know, now that I've actually had a chance and seen that we weren't going to be done, because I was hoping that I was going to be able to tell everybody, hey, we're done, we're good, here we go, whatever. And from that point, you know, I was trying to give it up into the live stream before I actually answered any questions on that. So now that we've had the discussions, and there are, thank you, Linda, and there are, you know, just flat rate versus hourly anymore, and so at least we know we know the end. You know, yeah. But if you can't, don't feel bad, because we just love that you're here.
Yeah.
That's the biggest, you know, that's, you know.
You guys are here cheering us up, because yes, we need the cheer up.
Let me tell you what, my phone, I love it. No bill, it's not done. I have loved it. You know, the community has been amazing, because even those who cannot do anything financially have blown up my phone.
Yeah.
My phone blows up from early morning till late into the night, and I am not complaining. I am not complaining at all, because I absolutely love it. Because the constant interactions, and by my phone blowing up, I don't mean just people calling or just people texting. I mean comments on videos, people that are just new to the channel, going through, you know, just absolutely marathoning our channel and watching everything that they possibly can. You know, everybody helping from every which way that they are capable of, including just interacting and talking with us and asking questions and lifting us up with their comments.
Advices and suggestions. And I mean,
I know you have, Bill. I know you have. And, you know, and I absolutely appreciate that, because going through something like this, you know, for those who haven't gone through something like this, whether you're made of money or not made of money, it is still a very stressful time and situation, because of not knowing what is going on right now. not knowing when it's actually going to be done, not knowing even at that point, is that truly the end of it? What is there next going to be, you know? And that's what's so frustrating, is because yes, ultimately there's still some more troubleshooting that I have to do. Thank you, Crafty. And you know, that has to be done before I actually drive off, once that manifold is 100% on and I can actually fully test the catalytic converter. You know, right?
But you know
Dow
what?
has gone nationwide due to.
It is not only.
That's not really necessarily a lie either, Troy. We've got folks all over the country that have been reaching out and checking on us. There are folks that have seen my posts through, you know, different nomadic Facebook groups and everything. Hey, Tommy. Different nomadic Facebook groups and everything else, that there have been people on them that have just reached out and literally, how are you? Like, I can't do anything financially. I'm not anywhere close, but how are you? Like, I've literally got questions that just say, how are you? And I appreciate that, because they understand, you know, they're folks that, you know, I understand your situation, been there before, and I'm going to ask you something that I wish others had asked me, but they didn't.
So the other thing that I have to talk about is the kids have been, we are not doing just me and him, you know. You all know we got 2 kids over here, you know. And
oh yeah, hey Mark. I didn't say hey when you came in.
Hi Mark. They have been a really trooper with us, you know. They have not complained at all. They understand the situation.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Lillian. I've seen a statement swing by, and so I was scrolling up. So Lillian says that her father-in-law passed away today. So sorry to hear that, Lillian.
So sorry, Lillian. So
definitely in our thoughts. I know you all have been having a hard time in the family lately.
The kids have been a really support on this, you know. Yeah, they are teenagers, and you know, teenagers complain a lot, and teenagers complain about everything. Heat, they complain about cold, they complain about the water, they complain about everything, and I have to appreciate that they have been a trooper with us in this situation.
And Debbie, you know, yeah, I was hoping I was gonna be able to tell y'all we were done too. Let's see, Blaine said, I'll say this as a friend to Travis and Yanai, make sure you find their PayPal link in the description. YouTube Super Chats will take percentage, but yeah, and prayers are worth more than money. Absolutely. Absolutely. And
but it is amazing, guys, that everybody has texted us.
I got to address this real quick. Mark, what hair? He said we're making him lose his hair. What hair, Mark? What hair? You got less hair than I got right now.
Exactly. Going through this situation and knowing that we got people cheering us up and asking. And
hey, Daryl.
It have make a difference for us.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Lillian.
Thank you, Lillian. And hold this situation, having you guys over here supporting us is being amazing.
No, and it really is, and that's the thing. It's like just word of mouth, and folks have been talking about it. Folks have been talking on their channels and stuff without even telling us they're going to. You know, when I'm working and stuff, things are happening on other people's live streams, and I get off work and I'm checking on those channels, and we're being talked about. You know, and more people come over from their channels. They're finding us, they're subscribing, they're going through watching the videos. You know, and it's absolutely amazing. Just once again showing the power of this community. Not just financially, but the power of the community and helping keep you uplifted no matter the struggles that you're going through.
Yeah. Now, we're gonna have a premiere of our 6-mile walk that we did on Sunday after the live stream. What time is it gonna be, baby?
We're doing at the top of the hour. We're gonna do the premiere.
Okay, it's the top of the hour.
Because Johnny's Journey's not going live tonight.
Oh, okay.
She did make a post earlier.
Okay.
She's busy having some birthday drinks with a friend, and they're out at a TP glamping.
Oh.
I think for the whole week. I think.
Nice.
But yeah, so Blaine says that he sees that he knows that recognizes the tablet holder.
This is amazing, guys. Let me talk about this. You see this, right?
Well, welcome back in, Troy.
So,
camp maintenance guy.
This is my tablet, my iPad holder. And it's amazing because, okay.
Dude, if we'd found this before we ever left home, this TV right here would not be in here.
No. So we put this.
No lie.
We put this over here.
Wow. Wow, Daryl, that hurts, man.
He
says he doesn't talk about me in a good way.
We connect the iPad over there, and then we can lay down this way to see whatever we want to see on the iPad. And the charger is just right there. So it is easier
Yeah, because
when
we've got USB ports
Yeah.
on these lights that are right here.
So when we are not connected to the
lights.
power, watching TV or whatever movie or whatever in there is nice, you know? It's doable for us.
Well, you too, Daryl.
Actually, you know
James
who,
has a question for you. Is your hand any better from when you cut it back in Mayberry?
yes, it is. Well, I seem numb.
She still has sensation issues.
Yeah.
And like, okay, so we've been paying, thanks to Ladybug Out D. So they've been playing, her and the kids a lot, have lately been playing this new card game.
Yeah.
Taco, cat, cheese, goat, pizza, whatever.
Oh my gosh.
And they smacked the hand down. She has to make sure she holds her cards with the bad hand, because if she holds them in her good hand and she throws this one out and they smack it, it's still very delicate and
Yeah.
sensitive.
It hurts. I still not have sensation over here, but I'm okay. I'm gonna be okay.
Daryl says you all need to talk.
Yanai, we need to talk. Oh no.
That could be dangerous.
I know what that is.
That could be dangerous.
I know what that means.
Angie Puggy,
I know what that means.
that card game.
It means somebody have.
Oh, somebody need to talk to Dayami?
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody needs
Does
to
somebody
talk-
want to say hi to Dayami?
No, somebody has to talk to me in order to.
Oh, right, Cat? Right, Cat? That card game is dangerous.
So I was playing with the kids and I put my hands and Kenay throw his hands and he
jammed her finger.
yeah.
Yes. Sensation is the last. Yeah, it's taken forever. You know, that was back in October.
Yeah.
That was back
It's
in
gonna
October.
be a year.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you, Rebecca. But yeah, all the people have saying the same thing. The sensation is gonna take longer because
It's gotten better.
you see, this is a V over here. This was flopping all over, and the damage it was quite you know.
Oh no.
big.
He said no. Caden can do his own talking. You and I need to have a little chat, my dear.
You and me.
I didn't do it. Obviously, as he's not talking to me, he's talking to her.
We have to have a talk.
Tim Time said to tell y'all, hey, you know, that feeling may never return. Well, apparently there's some feeling in there because it hurts when it gets hit.
Yeah, it hurts
hey,
when I
Judith.
touch it.
Welcome in.
When I touch it here, I feel it. But this whole finger in this side, I cannot feel at all. But in the other side, yes. And here, it hurts. If I do something, you know, heavy with my hand, it hurts.
Yeah. Mayberry's been almost a year now. I mean, we're getting, you know, we're well over 6 months, you know, well over that.
We have a great time, and thank you, Marshall, because he was there to rescue me that day.
Him and Carol were on the scene. Carol the Ambo.
Carol took me to the hospital and like, oh my God, Marshall, I'm gonna die. Poor Marshall.
Oh, but you should have played anyway, Troy. You should have played anyway.
Oh my God, if you got, can I have, no.
Well, I mean, yes and no.
I got sensation over here, but here is totally numb.
Yeah, so it's like as long as they hit the pinky, it's good. But if they smack down on the side of the hand, yeah, she jumps up.
For example, Lucky likes to nibble on the side of
my gosh.
and that hurts. I have to, you know, put my hands.
Crafty says nerves only grow about 1 millimeter a month.
Oof, and I got a lot of nerve damage over there. Like.
Holy cow! Hold the presses. Ray's in here live.
Woo!
So often he goes, sorry I missed the live. I'm watching the replay. I get those messages almost every morning after something.
So if you
Holy cow!
See, if you just came to the live stream at the top of the hour, we're gonna have our we're gonna premiere our new video from of the hike that we did on Sunday.
Hey, Troy, I had libation and I was still playing. Okay, I was right in the middle of it. Ooh, why did that all of a sudden jump? Was I the only one who saw that? Sorry, been in and out of chat because of pug shenanigans. Oh, them little pugs have been getting into trouble.
Frank, no, we are not back on the road.
What's up, Frank? How you been, buddy?
We're still here in Washington.
Still here in Washington on I90 at the summit of Snoqualmie, past Washington.
We got water for the RV. We got
And he's
water.
out there working on it.
He's out there working.
He's out there working.
I hope, cross fingers, they can finish today. And we can leave tomorrow. But if not, we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna keep.
Because the funny thing is, we've already done our investigation, so immediately what we're doing is we're running headed straight to the, when we actually get out of here, we're headed straight to the dump station, which is on the way to the next stop. So we're going to the dump station to dump and fill. And then our very next stop is actually to the Loves that's down in Ellensburg. So we're only going to be going about an hour from here the very first night, just because it'll be right after work and everything else. And we're going to go there, and they actually have some of the shore power sets up, and we're going to go there and just enjoy a night of just being plugged up without being in a campground, but plugged up, because it's awesome.
Oh yeah, because that's awesome. Some of the truck stop here got that power thing. Oh my god. And because we got that application that we see where they are if we are going through that area. So
right, Pugananigans. Pugnanigans. Yeah. Dogs washed back on the computer and dogs washed. So your dogs washed your computer, Tommy? I think you might want to rethink about that.
New Horizon says Yanai is going to become a country girl. She's going to learn to pee in the woods. Once you do it, it's no big deal. I used to do it all the time and still do it.
I don't know what her problem with peeing in the woods is, considering she'll pee out in the middle of the desert with no coverings. Anybody could have drove by and seen her.
I did it during nighttime.
Still, anybody could have drove by and seen you.
Okay,
you peed on the roads. You peed
nighttime.
on the roadside of the vehicles.
It was nighttime. It was nighttime.
Hey, what's up, Steve? Welcome in. How you all doing?
But I still have a long
Hey,
way.
Sean S, how you doing?
I still a long way to become a country girl, you know. I have.
Hey, what's going on? The Moonlight Adventures. How y'all
I have
doing?
a lot to learn.
Yeah, we just got to get her to crap outside, not give a crap.
Hi, Stephen Oki from Desert Adventure in Arizona.
Yeah. That's the only thing. We just got to get her to not give a crap and just crap.
No, I'm not gonna. That's the moment. I don't know about you guys, but that's the moment where you go and poop. That's the moment where you release your body and everything comes down and you feel better. You kind of release all that and feel better if you're pooping outside.
Blaine, don't do that, because then she might pee herself.
What?
He said pee stories. I should tell Mallory to get her laughing. Anyway, you gotta do what you gotta do. We know how Mallory is. She loses all control, man, if you get her going. It might have been night, but one light would have made it a full moon.
I mean, you know, no, it's not possible. I'm not gonna.
Yep, cars have headlights at nighttime.
Moban said you feel more free doing it outside. No, that's my time. But my time for go to the throne. That's my throne right there.
Have you seen
I call
Sam
it the
lately?
throne.
No, Nicole, we didn't get to actually meet up with Sam. You know, Sam's got a regular job now he's been doing between, you know, during the week. So we actually weren't able to hook up with him or Kyler while we were out when we were that direction. Granted, we're not technically that far away, and if we were fixed and everything else, we could technically take the truck, but we haven't been able to meet up with them.
We are talking about a topic that you don't like.
Wait a minute. Mark's been in and out of here? Is that what's going on? Sorry, I'm late.
But I'm still not sure where it's going. We're talking about a topic that you don't like. We're talking about poop. We're talking about me pooping outside. And I'm telling them that I'm not going to do that because the toilet here is my throne. That's the place that I go and relax and relieve my emotions.
So what you're saying is you send your emotions down the toilet?
Yeah. If I have to, like, they are going down.
Oh
so
my
that's
gosh.
the throne. You know what? I'm gonna name it. I'm gonna put the name on there. The throne. You are opening. You are getting into the throne.
Leave your emotions down below.
The throne, and I'm gonna put a.
Deposit all emotions down below.
Yeah, that is it.
Get in the SUV and drive down the road if need be. Yeah, I mean, and that's been one of the other things that has been great is we do, if this had happened when we were on our through journey, we would have been absolutely screwed because we didn't have the truck with us then. We do have it with us now. So yes, It's an hour to get to any kind of store, and then an hour to get back.
Well, the other
Any kind of store of any significance that actually has anything.
Exactly.
And the other thing is anything that's closer. Okay, so anything that is within 20 to 35 minutes randomly closes.
Yeah.
Randomly closes. Because there was one restaurant where she.
I want a Popeyes. I want a Popeyes.
They have a sign that one day said, you know, you look them up online, it says that they closed at 10. You get there, the sign on the door says they actually close at 7. So then the next day we went ahead to go, and because it was on the path from running errands, and they suddenly decided they were going to close at 5. And we showed up at 5:05, and they're like, they just put a sign and said, sorry, today we're closing at 5.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're at a truck stop, and it was full. It was down at the TA. That Popeyes is down at the TA, those who know this area. They just randomly close. There's some stores that do the same thing.
They are talking about the throne. Yeah, throne life. The throne. You know, people. It's like you going there and you feel the queen. You feel like you are the queen. So you sit down, you relieve yourself, and then when you come out, everything is better. You know.
Like I said, it's gonna, you know, leave sign that says leave your emotions down below. Deposit all emotions below.
I'm gonna do a
deposit all crappy emotions below.
I'm gonna put a sign with the crown. Crown and says this is my throne, and I'm gonna point down with the arrow. Bathroom inside. That's gonna be a short. We're gonna go viral because of the throne.
We could only hope that we went viral because of a throne.
Right.
Granted, then we'd just be known for crappy situations.
Outside, the best way to release emotions. I do not.
No one wants to work these days. That's why places randomly close. Yeah. Dream on the throne.
I mean, you know.
Absolutely, James.
So people, do not forget, at the top of the hour, we're gonna go and premiere our hike.
That's already at the link is already at the top of the chat.
You press over there and gonna take
when
you.
we go over. That's
Yeah.
right. We still got like 18 minutes though.
Yeah, I know. Just, you know, just reminding them.
Reminding them or reminding yourself?
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna see it no matter what. I was there. I don't have to see it. I was there. I sweat 6 miles. He took me 6 miles into that area.
Hey,
I
you're
almost
giving
died.
it away.
People, I almost died.
You're giving it away.
Huh?
You're giving away the video.
We talk about that. They
But
have
not
to
all
see.
these people were here.
Oh. My
Because
nephew
we did not have 65 people in the chat.
My
the other day.
nephew asked me if was okay. He went to Puerto Rico to find a wife. Let me tell you. Let me do not say nothing.
Hey, Swamp Rat. What's going on,
Let's
buddy?
talk about this. Tell your nephew. It's perfectly okay. He go and get a wife of it.
Damn, you know she is.
Now, the thing is, if he want to keep up with a Puerto Rican girl, that's another story. Ask Travis. He have to keep up with me a lot.
Next time I'm strapping her to the roof of the rig when we go down the road.
I'm not an easy person. People think that I'm super happy and dandy. I'm not a super happy. Well, I'm happy, but I'm very, 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 very. I need the right word. I'm very, 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 very.
I'm just waiting for the answer on this one. You're very what, dear?
I am very kind of like, I'm not a brat. I am not a brat. That's not the word I'm looking for.
I think that's the perfect word.
I'm not a brat, but I am very demanding person. I am very demanding,
hard-headed, opinionated.
Stubborn.
Thinks their way is the only right way. Sounds like all the definitions of brat to me.
I am, you know. You are very, very.
We'll just sit down and say no until it happens your way. So yeah, sounds like brat to me.
Do you get
What's up, Ron?
diet wine?
Okay, so I want to go back to this. So Mark says if Yanai gets a gold throne, they're going to have to sell it to pay for this repair bill. That's true, but at the same time, if Yanai could afford a gold throne, there would be no concerns over this bill.
Your Omni yet? No, Yuri, I haven't had my Omni yet. All the fun have to be rerouted to whatever we are doing. And Crafty Tab will say high maintenance. I'm not high maintenance because actually
she's not high maintenance, high demanding.
Yeah, I just, for example,
Don't say
to
anything.
give you an example, when
No, Tim, no diet wine.
for example, I am a person that smells bother me a lot. So he knows that I do not like people come with smells or whatever, or sit down or whatever in the bed, because that bothers me, you know. And I keep an eye on that, and it have to be that way, otherwise I cannot handle it. What else, baby? What else I do that is like kind of like, I have to take a shower every night. That's the way that I shut down.
That's not being That's not
being a brat, but other people can handle the wipes. Other people can handle the. I
yeah,
cannot.
but that's not a reason. That's not a reason to strap you on the roof. Those other things you were saying.
When I say no, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, people. That is, and he knows. When I say no, it's not, and put period. He knows that. So, ¿por qué no tienes esposa latina?
No.
He said, other people ask why you don't have a Latina wife. That's why. We are demanding. We are like that way, you know.
Tim says pull his finger.
No, do not pull the finger. Thank you. And it's not demanding. It's just, I don't know.
I love how Bill says, I will never sit on your bed again. As if he's ever sat on our bed.
I mean, it's kind of like, for other people it's stupid. For me, it's kind of like.
Ooh, Troy. Ooh. I want to hide when we get to Michigan.
What?
He said, just say it. She has her B buttons.
Her B buttons. What does that mean? Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
And when people, for example, the kids, to me, you can be.
Hey, that's a whole nother story, Tim. That's food.
When you try to be mean to me, I can handle it at some point, but you don't try to mess with my family, and I'm gonna go in full B mode. Yeah, that's gonna happen. You're not gonna like it. If you come to me with an attitude and you try to like hurt me in some way, I can handle it. I have been learning how to, but do not mess with my family. You're gonna go straight to hell.
No, you didn't, Bernay. You didn't hear nothing.
You're gonna go straight to hell, and you're not gonna even see it coming. So, yeah. I'm not. The other thing is, I have never been in this lifestyle before. For other people, it's like, yeah, there's natural. For me, it's not. You know, I am not a country girl. You know, I am a city girl. You know, suddenly.
But she does learn to adapt some, because
Exactly.
we went from our gray tank lasting 2 days initially to now our gray tank lasts us a week.
Yeah.
You know, so there's definitely learning how to conserve. You know, she's learned how to still get what she needs to mentally to be okay with things, but still conserve enough that it doesn't cause a problem.
Now, the other thing is, we are in a hot situation, yes, but I'm not pissy about, because when I was little, in my house there were not central air. You go to Puerto Rico, you don't got, all the houses doesn't have a central air.
And trust me, I use that a lot.
So
I use that a lot. When any of them complain, I'm like, you're from a tropical
exactly.
island.
So in my house,
we came from Houston. This is way cooler than what they're currently dealing with. This, that, and another. Get over it. No AC.
In my house, you have to open the door, the windows, to, you know, or you go outside and cool down, you know. So yeah, I have embraced this lifestyle, but at the beginning,
Tommy, that's perfectly okay. We appreciate anything.
At the beginning, he was like, no, you have to know. I have to take my time to adapt, and then, you know, it is what it is. I have to be able to adapt. But there's some stuff like the shower. I'm not gonna budge in the shower. That's not happening. I have to take a shower every night to cool down. Doing number 2 in the RV smells can be real, but okay, let's talk about that shitty situation. It is a shitty situation when you live with other 3 people, 4 counting Lucky, the farts too.
That was one of the requirements right off the bat when we went through doing some of the modifications on it. Was the exhaust fan that was in the bathroom was absolutely the worst. It was noisy as all get out. It wobbled like crazy and wasn't very efficient anyway. And even when you turned on the switch, it wasn't 100% guarantee it was going to run. So when we went looking through, you know, one of the first things we had to have really good exhaust fans, and that was one of the first upgrades when we did the roof.
People fart over here, and we all have to take.
But all the fans, there are 3 exhaust fans in this entire rig, and all 3 of them will run high speeds exhaust out that work amazing.
We have to open the windows, well, the screen, and take our head outside. You know, it's like, okay.
Hey, what's up going on?
Sometimes I say, I'm gonna put a plug in the bot because I cannot handle this. But it is, you know, you have to fart. It is what it is.
That's right. Question I do have to ask: is that smell in the chat the black tank, or is it the fart raid? That was the raid. It's that Nomog Nation raid, man. I'm telling you, it does it. It does it every time. What's going on, Marianne? How you doing back?
But yeah, we have learning a lot. The kids, let me, for the people who doesn't know, I'm from Puerto Rico. So every year, Puerto Rico have kind of a natural issue.
Blaine, that's because you're the size of a freaking rhino.
And if you're lucky, you don't go through hurricanes. So I have learned that, you know, when hurricanes come, you have to shower outside. I know how to do all that stuff. I can literally take a shower with my 5-gallon jugs. I know how to do that.
We do too, Susan.
But the thing is, you know, I have to take a shower.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I gotta call this out.
What?
Bree, where have you been? Where have you been?
Mark said, Yanai, you are the only full-time nomad.
Bree don't love us.
I know has to take a shower every day. Just saying, I have to.
Mark's been a witness to it. Like, for real.
I have to.
Yanai would suddenly get up from the fire rings and say, okay, I gotta go shower now.
Yeah.
Hi, Bree. Love you, dear.
I have to. That's my way to shut down. That's my way to my body to like go comfortable to bed.
Hey, Jules. Appreciate you coming in.
But yeah, I have learned through the years, because in Puerto Rico you got any kind of natural disaster every once in a, you know, every year almost. So we have to learn how to shower outside, use the rain as a, you know, your water source.
Yeah.
You know,
So,
I have learned those stuff.
So here, let me sum it up for you, Bree. We're still broken.
She knows all that.
We
I
haven't.
talked to her.
We haven't moved.
No, shush me.
Yanai's admitted to being a brat, and now we're talking about
I
poop.
admitted to being brat. Well, I cannot be.
And now we're talking about poop. There you go. There's the whole live stream for the last 53 minutes, summed up in a few short statements.
I mean, you know, it is what it is. Everybody.
Right? Now I know why Ray is here. His gut and brain told him he had to be here, and he brought the poop conversation.
Yeah.
Without even being a part of it.
Yeah. But it is what it is, people. It is. Hi, Floss.
Floss!
But otherwise, you only do that in Puerto Rico. You only do that when you have a certain, you know, stuff happening. Otherwise, you know, go. I am a fully city girl, so I have been learning with Travis how to do all this stuff, you know. So, people, give me a break.
Linda says, I left to pee, and now you're talking about poop.
It's always happening.
Welcome
right?
to an RV life channel.
RV lifestyle. I think, you know.
Oh my gosh. Seems to have to come up at least once, almost in every live stream of any sort.
Right, right. People, at the top of the hour, we're gonna premiere our hike on that we did on Sunday. So stay tuned, stay with us, so you can see that amazing hike that we did with Lucky, of course.
You missed everybody, Bree. Try again.
I Bree.
I didn't see a tag that was enough for everybody. There are 72 people in this chat. 73 according to this. 57 thumbs up though. Numbers are a little bit off. But either way, Bree, that wasn't 72 people worth of tagging, my love. better get to it. Hey, there's another one for you. What's going on, Cass Love? How you doing?
Hi, Cass.
What's for dinner?
Here?
What's for dinner, Ann? No, she said she's eating supper. I asked her what's for dinner.
I did white rice, pink beans.
Steve,
and
don't give her a
cube
way out.
steaks.
Don't give her a way out. Hey, what's up, Sandra? How you doing? How you doing today? Do apologize. You know, sorry about your all's loss. Lillian was telling us earlier. Has a fan on his bucket. Yeah, Mike. I don't think Ray has a fan on his bucket. It's kind of one of those. Oh my goodness. Hey, there we go. 64 thumbs up. So there was at least 10 folks that was slipping there. What do you know? What do you know? Chicken and rice.
That's the thing about van life. I
chicken
cannot
wing.
do van life. I cannot. You know, I cannot. What? No, I'm not gonna put it in the bucket.
Ooh, emptied your black tank into 5-gallon buckets and transported them to where they belong. Ew. Yeah, I don't want to dump my black tank that way. No, I got a 38-gallon tote tank for that, for my 30-gallon black tank, so I don't overflow.
And that's the next step. I have to learn. Well, I know
yeah,
how
that's
to.
the next step. She's got to just do it. She won't do it. She knows how.
I know
She knows the steps.
Yeah.
So if I suddenly was dead, she could do it.
I could do it.
But she just needs to do it.
In the meantime, I got a perfectly
Even Kenay knows how to do it.
person. They can do
Even
it.
Kenay knows how to do it.
I did it for 5 years in the.
That's different.
It is even worse.
No, that's different.
I got international poop coming down the hose.
That's different.
It is the same thing.
That's different because you never went to dump the actual truck.
Yes, I did several times. The big truck in Fort Myers. And I have proof of that.
Oh, okay. It was a 20-gallon black tank and an overhead truck bed camper. Yeah, that would be a little bit different.
Yeah, the international poop is really jockey, but we have to do it. It was our work. I take bucket baths. I'm so far away from learning how to do the bucket bath. I know how to get my.
You do a bowl bath.
Yeah, I got my bowl. I learned how to. I know how to. You know, it is the same thing. You know, you get wet, spongy, principal areas, and
Principal areas. That's all that matters.
yeah,
Hit the important stuff.
important stuff. Butt crack.
Can you say butt crack on YouTube?
Oh my god.
I mean, I know you can say poop, but can you say butt crack?
Butt crack. I'm not doing
Butt crack.
that.
Butt crack. Butt crack. Butt crack.
Well, in my defense, I have to say I took a
No Taco Bell for you bucket poopers.
I have to make.
Hey, that just makes their bucket trip eat faster.
I have to say. In
Bree
courtside-
says you can't say bucket crack.
Oh shoot. I did a wipey bath when I was in courtside. Something happened that night, and I was out of my life. Woo! And I have to take a wipey. David was so happy. It is what it is. It is what it is.
It had to be approved.
Well, I have to be approved.
Say butt crack.
I approve it. It's my channel. But, you know, hello.
Oh my gosh.
Watch the parts. We all got parts. Yeah, we got parts, you know.
Right? Everybody got parts. If you ain't got parts, lucky you.
Anyway, 1 more minute, 2 more minutes to go to the premiere.
That's right.
I want
You
to
got
see
2
you guys all over there in the premiere. You're gonna see the amazingness of our hike on Sunday. Do not miss it. Do not miss it. I promise you it's gonna be fun. No, not pulling the finger. And I cannot say nothing because I don't want to say why I have to pull the finger. Well, people know. Well, I guess, you know. When
Blame!
watch the playground. Ooh. You see, that's the other thing. We have to play. Do it. Who wants to go to the playground when it's dirty? No.
Wow.
We're not taking the
Oh
honey
my
truck ride
God.
with me. I can't take the honey ride with you. Of course I have. I have to take it. You know why? Because let me tell you why. I have ride with Kevin from the Nomad Experience. I ride with Nate, Line Cloud
That's in
Adventure.
their personal vehicles. That's a whole different issue.
But I have to ride with Troy. It's a
It's
ride.
a whole different church.
No, it is a ride. I have to do it. So, that's in the bucket list.
I think by the end of his tank on that thing being full, there'd be no problems after that.
For me?
Yep, I think you'll be over your issues with the black tank.
With the black.
Yep. Pretty sure you'll be over it by the time his tank is
Poop
full.
the pants. No, that's nasty. I saw people getting poop showers. So baby, it's the top of the hour.
Yep. So guess what? Hit that link.
Go to
Top
the
of the live stream.
Go to the premiere, please.
It'll be beginning
You're gonna have,
shortly, according to the premiere.
You're gonna have fun.
We love all ya.
Love you.
See you there. Appreciate everybody for the super chats, PayPals,
Everything.
super stickers,
Text messages,
text
calls,
messages, phone
everything.
calls, watching the videos, comments on the videos. We love every last one of you all, and